Hey guys, welcome to another What My Sis Said episode.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back.
We are so excited for this one. Love is in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is one of my favorite holidays.
It is a cute holiday.
It's so cute.
I know a lot of people are like, it's a man-made holiday, whatever, but it's fun. Like, can
Yeah.
we just have fun? When did life get so serious?
Yeah.
Like,
And I love the theme. It's like pink and red and chocolate. It's
Yeah.
like the holiday for chocolate. So
and I love that like Valentine's is getting more popularized. Like just doing
Yes.
stuff with your girls or with your
Yes.
kids. Like it doesn't have to be like
Yeah.
date night, romance, and
I find Valentine's Day to be celebrating love in general. I don't
Yeah.
feel that it always has to be a romantic partner. I feel like Baba sometimes gets us like flowers
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day or like Galentine's is great. So it's just a celebration of love. Or even with your kids. I remember you saying you might do something with
yeah.
the babies and KK. That would be fun.
And I loved at school we would like make our little Valentine's Day box.
Yes.
And then like people would bring
I
like
would
candy
love
and
that.
Valentine's. It's just
Yeah.
fun.
And then if you have a
Fun.
crush, they like slip you a little note.
And
like
then
a little
would you guys do at school candygrams? Like you would pay like $1 and you can
Yes.
and they would walk into class and
the
like delivered
lollipop.
it. Yasmin and I tried to go buy some Valentine's Day jammies
PJs,
yesterday.
yeah.
And it was a fail.
Yeah, we couldn't find any.
But I had these.
It's cute.
This is from my closet.
super comfy
do
and
look super
silky. I
cute.
love it.
I love when we wear jammies on an episode.
I know, me too.
If
It's
it was
so
up to me-
comfortable. So yesterday we didn't get jammies, we got chocolate
Yeah.
instead.
We got a little lost.
Yeah, we got lost and we found ourselves in the chocolate aisle.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day aisle.
Yes. We found these chocolate, was it Lindor?
Lindor.
And it's dark chocolate strawberry.
Yeah, so strawberry filled.
Ooh, they were
It was good.
so
It was good. But you guys know I love the Reese shapes. That's like my favorite part about
Oh,
holidays.
yeah.
So I got my little heart-shaped Reese's.
Yeah.
It was good.
I mean, it wasn't a total complete fail.
You know, speaking of Valentine's Day, I feel like especially men kind of scramble on like what to
Yes.
get their partner or even like your girls. I swear my go-to gift is always something from Skims for my
Yes.
friends. The amount of times I've gifted like Skims pajamas or like a Skims robe or something like that. All of
We
my
got
friends,
each other Skims.
Skims.
Yeah.
you know, it's always like a good safety because I bet you whoever it is, they're going to love what they're getting.
Yeah. And it's super comfortable.
So yeah, you guys know we're huge fans of the Fits Everybody collection. That's all we wear.
Yeah.
I can't even fathom wearing a different bra.
I love the Fits Everybody because it's wireless.
Yeah, it feels like you're not even wearing it. I like sleep in it.
Yeah.
And the Fits Everybody thong also, I love that it's so seamless under everything. You know, that was part of my adulting experience. I got rid of like all of my mismatched, lacy, weird panties and I
Yeah.
just got all like black and nude skin.
I love when I'm just chilling in my house with the Fits Everybody. And then if I have to run out, boom, I'll just
Yeah.
throw something on. I don't even have to worry twice about it.
It's just
Love
so
it.
seamless, so easy to wear. We actually got some new pieces from our Fits Everybody collection.
Yes.
Do you want to show yours first? I really like the color you got.
Me too.
I want to get it in that color
I always
next.
get black because first off, I love the color black. We talked about this. That's my like go-to color for clothes. And I always get Skims in black because I don't know, I just think it's so sexy. But I'm like, let me try different colors. So I tried the cocoa brown and I was like, this is perfect. It's Valentine's Day. It's cocoa. It's chocolate.
So I actually got black this time because I
Uh-huh.
got nude last time. So here's the black Fits Everybody bralette. Again,
I have that one.
it's so
I love
nice. Like with anything, even like a seamless shirt, you don't see,
Nope.
you know, anything. It just fits so nice.
Yeah, I got the same thing. So I have the black one, but this is the color I tried this time and it's so pretty. Look at it.
It's hard to wear bralettes with a bigger chest because sometimes they lack support. But with the Fits Everybody bralette, I don't feel that way. I feel like the band is, you know, thick enough to actually hold everything up and give you that support without making you feel uncomfortable. And with it being Fits Everybody, especially going through like pregnancies over the year and postpartum, you know, breasts fluctuate. So I feel like the Fits Everybody kind of like flows with you. It gives you some, what's the word? Like some
Wiggle room.
wiggle room. It gives
Yeah.
you some wiggle room.
I also got the dip thong in cocoa. I love how this just melts into my skin. I don't feel like I'm wearing anything wearing this. And I love how it's dip.
I got the regular thong, but now I want the dip front thong. Not that I see it. That's
Y'all,
so
the dip
nice.
is where it's at.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
need the
tell
dip.
you. I like that one too. I have that one.
This is
have
all
that
I
one.
have. This is what, if you
Yeah.
guys are ever wondering what my panties look like, this is what I'm wearing. This is what I'm
And
wearing.
every day.
You guys can click the link down below in the description to shop the Fits Everybody collection, available in sizes extra, extra small, all the way to 4X.
After you place your order, make sure you let them know that What My Sis Said sent you. You could actually do the drop-down menu, select YouTube, What My Sis Said.
And if you guys still don't know what to get your loved ones for Valentine's Day, Skims just launched their Valentine's shop. So definitely make sure you guys check it out. They have gifts for women, men, kids, and even pets.
Pets.
Even for your pets,
When I
y'all.
saw pets, I was like, get it, Skip.
They're not playing. So make sure you guys click that link down below. Again, it would really help us out and support this podcast.
Yes.
And let's get into this episode.
Yes, I'm super excited. So I thought first we could share our best and worst experiences with Valentine's Day. And then you guys are a part of this episode as well. We had you guys send in your experiences, everything, the best gifts, the best memories, Galentines.
Yes. So make sure you guys are following us on Instagram as well as our What My Sis Said Instagram page, because that's where we ask you guys to send over your experiences.
Yes.
So if you guys want to be involved in any future episodes, make sure you guys are on there.
And let me tell you, the ones that we include you guys are my personal
Yeah.
favorite because I love hearing about you guys and just it's so interactive. I love it.
And the community behind it.
Yes.
So, but yeah, before we get into your stories, we figure we might as well share some of our tea.
Yeah.
You know, before we jump right into it. Do you want to go first, sister?
Should we start with the best or the worst?
I say worst.
The worst?
Yeah. Rip
I
the
don't
Band-Aid
really
off.
have like too many words. You reminded me of one today.
Because I remembered it. It was
Yeah.
a core memory for me.
Yeah. Well, bless his heart. He tried to send me flowers, but for some reason, guys, our address. So for some reason, our address, we have the same address, but different cities. So like our address in Ohio, it's the same exact number, same street, same everything, except for like the zip code. And he messed up the zip code and my flowers and my Valentine's gift didn't get to me. And then I was like, oh my God, like what happened Valentine's Day? He's like, didn't you receive it? I was like, no. And I thought he was playing with me. And he's like, no, this is it. So they ended up sending it to the correct house, but a few days later.
We went on a drive. You forgot? That's what I remember. Us in the car, just like driving around and trying to find your flowers.
Yeah, so poor guy, he was waiting all day for me to be like, oh, I received your gift. But the day went on and we got nothing. And by the time we realized the whole situation, because he was waiting, he's like, oh, maybe the delivery will take longer. He's like, you didn't receive anything? I'm like, no. And by that time, it was closed. So what we did, I remember, we tried to drive to the other address to see if it was delivered there.
You know what I was reflecting on? That could have literally ruined a relationship. Like imagine that was like a married couple's home.
Yeah.
And like flowers got delivered. Well, I guess they would see the card.
Yeah.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
the
Oh,
card
so
would
you're
save
saying
it.
if the other one.
Like it'd be like,
Yeah.
who's sending you flowers?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. No, so I guess the person realized that it wasn't theirs. So they took it to the post office.
Oh,
Was it
that
the
was
post
nice.
office?
Yeah.
And then the post office ended up sending it to us days later. So I received my gift at the end, but it was just a mishap. And that's when we discovered our address exists in two different places.
Two different
To
cities.
this day, it messes us up because when we just pull up the GPS, it gives us the other address.
Yeah. But can you imagine if being the woman, like you think your man sent you flowers and you get all excited and then
That
you find
was
out,
me.
I know, and then you find out that they're not for you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you're saying if the girl thought it was for her? Oh.
Yeah, and then it's like, wait, those aren't for me. That'd be sad. That's just a sad situation. I'm trying to think. That wasn't your worst story though. I feel like you've had worse.
Bad. I haven't had a bad Valentine's Day. One of them was, this was like high school. So the guy didn't go to my high school and he actually came to my high school with, remember that big bear that I had on my bed forever?
Yeah.
He brought like a huge bear, like the size of me, flowers and cupcakes to my high school,
That's
which I
sweet.
thought was super sweet because he didn't even go to the school. He came on the lunch break. And then I told you guys the story about the guy before. He was the McDonald's guy, remember?
Yeah.
That the girl sent me a message like, oh, like he's with me and she was the crazy ex-girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah.
And then apparently, so I didn't know this at that time of Valentine's Day. I got my gifts, everything went well until she reached out to me like months later telling me, I'm coming to you as a woman. But I still don't know the story about that. I told you guys. But apparently, so he went and bought me the bear and the flowers, but he took the cupcakes from her house and gave them to me. And she was like, did he give you cupcakes with pink frosting? I'm like, yeah. He's like, he said he wanted those for himself. He gave them to you. I was like, oh my God, I am so sorry. That's why I returned them. I was like, listen, send back to sender. I was like, girl, you can have them. You can have the cupcakes. Here's the bear too. Have it all. For you.
These men are literally like the spawns of the devil. Like, what do
That
you
was so
mean
funny.
you take a girl's cupcakes?
And I wonder, I was like, why these cupcakes? He's like, he really liked these cupcakes. He's like, I had 2 boxes. We ate one and I had one that was closed. And he's like, I like these. I'm gonna take them.
To take to a side girl.
And he
who was the side and who was the main? Were you the side?
She came to me. I knew nothing about her.
So she's probably the main.
Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
Apparently, this is what he told me. He said that she is the crazy ex-girlfriend that
They're
doesn't
always
leave him alone.
crazy.
So she was in the picture like way before me. And apparently like she wouldn't leave him alone type of thing. Like he wants to move on, but she like doesn't want him to leave.
So my freshman year, I was dating a senior, which is just like, now that the frontal lobe has developed, like what business does an 18-year-old have dating a 14-year-old? But we were like dating for a minute. And I remember going on Instagram and seeing he got another girl chocolate covered his girl best friend.
Oh,
He got her chocolate covered strawberries and he got me nothing.
that's crazy.
I literally went to his house and confronted him on it. And he's like, well, she's my best friend. And I was like, that's fine. But like, why didn't you buy any for me? It like, ew. Like literally, I feel like if you're under the age of 25, like don't date.
Yeah.
Don't date. Like there's so many
I've
dumb
had-
things.
Naz, you know, some of my boyfriends under 25 were amazing.
No, yeah.
I had really good ones.
But there's some, like these men are idiots.
No,
they are idiots.
No, the thing with guys is that they don't think things through. So
They
they're very
don't.
sloppy. And that's why they get
Yeah,
caught all
yeah.
the time.
They're just dumb.
Yeah.
And then speaking of dumb, Mel is literally right here. I remember when Mel and I like first started talking. No, there, Mel is like right there. I think we started texting like maybe 2 weeks before Valentine's Day, but we were like texting. We would FaceTime. Babe, we were FaceTiming, we were texting, whatever. He goes, I wish I was your man so I could have done something special for you today.
That's how you get them, Mel.
I remember
You're
telling
supposed to
I
do
literally
something
remember-
special for her so she gives you a chance.
Like I remember telling Yasmin that when it happened, I'm like, look at this corny dude. Like you couldn't like drop a flower at my house.
Right? A piece of chocolate at least.
That was my way of letting you know my intentions, you know? I had good intentions, but we were too early. You barely...
It doesn't
maybe wait
matter.
forever
It's
to
a
even get
piece
the
of
number.
chocolate.
Like you literally, Yasmin, I remember Yasmin being like, he could have literally sent you a candy bar and a flower,
We
like to your
also-
front
we
door.
also were kids, so...
Remember what my one boyfriend texted you? What should I get your sister?
And of course I went straight to Yasmin, like, what do you want? I was like, what do you want, sis?
I know.
Oh my gosh, remember when, I'll never forget that one gift you got from a boyfriend that you like hated because he asked another girl what he should get you?
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
I know,
one.
but that was like, that sucks.
But it was still like he thought
He thought
I
you
would
would like
love it.
I don't know what it is about that time period because I also got it from a guy. They love that K Jewelers like heart pendant with the little diamond. Like
Yeah.
that was like,
Because they think it's like a symbol of love.
and I think I have some videos like wearing it. I'm not gonna lie, like back in my pink bedroom days.
Yeah.
Did I give it back? I think I gave it back when we broke up. I think I gave it back. I was like, I don't want this anymore.
I don't want your shitty son. No, Valentine's Day, I've had pretty good experiences in the moment. The only bad one, technically bad one I could think of is the one where the guy, I told you, they came to my school, brought the stuff, and then later, like months later, I found out it was another girl's cupcake.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's been pretty good.
I'm honestly blanking on all of my Valentine's days. I know like when we first started dating, we got that one Airbnb. Babe, can you help jog my memory? We got that one Airbnb in Columbus. That was like our first one. I remember wearing that House of CB dress.
Oh yeah,
We went to the
yes,
M at
yes, yes.
Miranova. That restaurant isn't there anymore. But what else? Did we ever go on like a trip or anything for Valentine's?
Have you ever had a Galentine's Day?
I did in high school, actually. I feel like that was one of the first days like Paula and I really connected in high school. I invited her over for a Galentine's.
Yeah. I remember my Galentine's Day. So it was one year that all of my friends, most of my friends, we weren't in relationships. Remember I made the heart-shaped Rice Krispie treats and we put them in the
so.
little
I remember.
yeah, and we
What
all
else?
went to a really cute restaurant and had like champagne and we gave each other gifts and roses and chocolate. That was really cute.
Was I there?
No.
Or was I too young?
No, I was in college already.
Okay.
You remember we took pictures? I took the heart-shaped Rice Krispie treats and we put them in the plastic and we closed them with a I'm about to pull
I
up
know,
a
no,
picture.
I'm sure. I'm not saying it didn't happen. I just don't have memory.
Really?
What restaurant?
You didn't come to the restaurant. We made the Rice Krispie treats at home. You helped me.
Dude, I swear to God, my brain doesn't work. I don't.
And then after, it doesn't exist anymore. We went to Sushi Rock. Remember?
Oh, so that was like a long time ago.
Yeah. I mean, but I love Galentine's
Me
Day
too.
too. I really do.
Me
I
too.
really
It's
do.
cute.
I never, if I'm not in a relationship during Valentine's Day, I'm never like, oh, because
Yeah.
I just love celebrating love. I just love the whole holiday.
I'm actually going to a Galentine's this year. I'm
You
excited.
are?
Yeah. And
Oh,
like on the
that's
dress
fun.
code, it says like we're pink or red pajamas. So it's going to be fun. And I love just, again, like you said, just celebrating love. I love a celebration. You know me.
Yeah.
I love a
We're
celebration.
always celebrating.
We're always celebrating. But with that being said, we are going to tap into your best and worst Valentine's Day experiences.
Yes.
So we were like, talk about relationships, dates, gifts,
Anything.
anything that has to do with Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Do you want to go first, sister?
Okay, so it says the worst gift in quotations I ever received for Valentine's Day was a dick pic.
Oh, God.
Oh, the guy hyped up my Valentine's Day surprise just to disappoint me. I stopped talking to him immediately, as you should.
Good for her.
As you should.
And he hyped it up like I have something special for you.
I would have been like, baby, that ain't that special. Response to his picture.
I literally would have been like, I'm literally suing you for
Literally.
the emotional distress you just caused me.
Just text back, well, that's disappointing. Legit.
Oh, God.
Oh,
No, that's
girl,
awful.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. But you did the right thing. Drop him immediately.
Literally.
Immediately.
Ew.
Ain't nobody want to see that, babe.
Oh, well, speaking of that,
Huh.
this is our next one. My boyfriend, quotation, my boyfriend at the time was what, in my opinion, most women long for. He was so handsome, tall, well endowed, in all caps,
Uh-huh.
and financially well.
Uh-huh.
Well, come Valentine's Day, he surprises me with Louboutins, roses, a luxury hotel. Fast forward 3 days later, why the fluff did he send an invoice for the shoes and half of the hotel?
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
This is like the scariest movie I've ever seen.
This is so scary.
Literally.
That sounds like my version of a nightmare.
An invoice.
An invoice? Wait, for what?
She said for the Louboutins and half of the hotel.
half of the hotel?
The Louboutins, the gift? There's no way.
The audacity.
She goes, I blocked and ghosted him. Now I can't help but wonder if we were even official or if it was only official to me. But he asked and even met my parents. IDK, to this day, I still think about that.
What?
Jail time. He deserves jail time.
Oh no.
That's just
How are you
tacky.
gonna, okay, my question is, how are you gonna gift something and then expect, it's called a gift. Like,
This podcast,
I would send back an invoice for wasting my time. I'd be like, wasted time, 10,000. Wasted breath, 18,000. Come at me, baby. You thought Louboutins was a lot? What about wasting my life?
Bro, that I would have stabbed him with the Louboutin.
Literally, in the eyeballs. So
Literally
he
in
never
the
sees
eyeballs.
again.
Bro, this podcast has really opened my eyes. Like, you think you have it bad until we read other
Yeah.
stories and we're like,
I didn't know some of this stuff exists. This is the first time I'm hearing of a man sending an invoice. I'm about to start doing that. I'm about to start sending invoices for wasting my time.
I have heard of girls say that they go on dates and the guy pays for it, and then like after because he's too pussy to say anything, he'll like send her a Zelle
No.
request or a Venmo request after.
Oh man. Oh man, that's insane.
No, I think the best thing to do, like we said, like, oh my God, I didn't know you were financially struggling. Like I thought
Yeah.
this was a date. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And then never speak to him again.
Yeah. No, that's really embarrassing, honestly, as a guy.
Yeah.
I met this guy online from Toronto and we started dating a month into a relationship. He flew out to my city and got a room at a luxury hotel and bought me red bottoms and gave me a promise ring. After he flew back home, I went to the jeweler he got the ring from to get it resized. And they told me that this ring had already been resized before, so I would have to pay for the second resizing. So I put two and two together and realized it was the same ring he gave to an ex. And then after we broke up, I shipped the ring back and the shipping company lost it. And he blamed me for keeping it, even though I shared the tracking number and the receipt of me sending it back to him.
The beginning was great.
Yeah, it was all great.
I even love that he came to her city and didn't expect to stay in her home. He got
Yeah.
a hotel.
Yeah, it sounded great.
It was going great. Okay. I think it's corny for if you stop being friends with someone or you stop dating someone to give back gifts. I find that very tacky.
I find that when you give a gift, it's called a gift for a reason.
Yeah.
There should be no expectation in return. You're
Right.
doing it from the goodness of your heart, or don't do it at all.
Yeah.
It can't be tit for tat and asking for gifts back. That's really, really embarrassing.
Especially a promise ring, like getting a promise ring back and then giving it to another woman. Like I feel like, I don't know. That's just,
I don't know. I feel that if you're gonna gift, it's a gift.
The only thing that would make this acceptable, in my opinion, was if it was like a family heirloom that he gave her and then, you know, you give it back.
Yeah.
That's it.
I don't think it was.
Definitely not. But that's like, again, asking for things back is just very, very tacky. I don't like
Very tacky.
that. Ew.
That's embarrassing.
On Valentine's Day, a couple years ago, my crazy ex-boyfriend and I went to New Surrett. I still haven't been. Salt Bay's restaurant
I love that.
in
restaurant.
Dallas. And we had a disagreement about something. And I kid you not, he sparked up a cigarette in the middle of dinner inside of the restaurant. I didn't want to cause a scene, so I was begging him to put it out quietly. But after 1 minute or so, the manager came and told him to put it out. I was so embarrassed. OMG. But I teared up eating my steak. I was so mad and embarrassed. Like, what?
Oh.
I hate men that just like crash out.
Mm-hmm.
Like are you in a movie? Like, are you in
Yeah.
Scarface? Like just lighting up a cigarette in the middle
I
of a
know.
restaurant? Like you're cool.
And I personally feel that it's really sexy when a man gets angry. He holds his composure until there's a time and place to talk about what happened or come to a conclusion. But to cause a scene in the middle of a restaurant is so tacky.
I know how that feels. Like it's like it's like they see red. Like,
Yeah.
and then there's like no stopping them. And it's just so, again, it's so embarrassing. It's so mortifying as a woman.
Yeah.
Because I feel like us women, we're really good at holding. I don't know why women, we have this stigma around us that we're super emotional and irrational. I'm like, that's men. I feel like us women, we really do, especially in public. Like, because since we were little girls, we were told the way we're perceived like
Yeah.
matters. So I feel like us women, naturally, we hold our composure. We know
Yeah.
not to act a certain way. Men, 9 times out of 10, are the ones crashing out.
Yeah. Nowadays,
At least the manager came and embarrassed him. But, you know,
Yeah.
I said, I want to go to New Surrett.
that is probably one of my favorite steakhouses.
Oh, I feel so bad she was tearing up eating her steak.
I know. I don't
I
know
want
what
to give her
I
a
would have.
hug.
I don't know what I would have done in this situation. I would have tried to calm him down and been like, "Please, can you put out your cigarette, please?
I mean, she
We'll
said
talk
she
about
was
this
trying.
after." Yeah, that's horrible.
In the middle of a restaurant.
That's
That's so
horrible.
embarrassing for you.
I
You
feel
know what
that
I'm
I
saying?
feel that the manager should have kicked him out so he learned his
Yeah.
lesson. Honestly.
Literally.
This one says, invited me over, had sex with me, and then told me he got another girl pregnant while we were on a break, even though he told me he wasn't with anyone during our break. Obviously, I was fuming, and he tried to get me to feel bad for him since she had a miscarriage and lost the baby. I was so pissed he told me on Valentine's Day, and he kept saying it's just another day. This man,
This is God like giving you clarity to never speak to him again.
never.
Sometimes it's so hard to let a man go that I feel like sometimes God like does something really
So
crazy
bad.
and dramatic. So you're finally like, open your eyes.
I totally
you
agree
know?
with this.
And I think that was it.
I feel that the more attachment you have to somebody, the worse things are gonna happen
Yeah.
just so you finally let go.
Yeah.
So
Good
in
riddance.
this case, yeah, this
Good
person,
riddance.
you should never, ever, ever speak to them again.
We listen and we don't judge. But people might think I'm an ungrateful brat for this, but I was with my ex-boyfriend and I've always told him if he buys me a bag, I do not want Michael Kors. I even showed him how the bag looked when we were at stores. Well, on our last year together on Valentine's Day, guess what? He gets me a Michael Kors bag. I held the bag with a blank face and he walked away to the other room and slammed the door. Few months later, our relationship didn't end up working out and we broke up. But that was the worst Valentine's Day for me because that day made me feel like I was just being ignored and unheard. Maybe that's just how men are. They don't listen. I'm on her side. I don't think she
Yeah.
sounds like a brat. She literally went out of her way to tell you, I do not like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, I agree with that. If you tell somebody specifically you don't like something, if they love you, they should respect that and get you something else.
Right.
Maybe something that is in the same field, but not exactly that.
I mean, she hit the nail on the head. It's not about the gift. It's about not being heard.
Yeah.
And I always say we should never, I hate the whole thing. Like, you should be grateful. But it's like, to what cost?
Yeah.
Like, to be grateful to the point where like literally your wants are getting neglected because he's
Yeah.
spending the money anyway.
Yeah.
So
I do believe that it's the thought that counts. However, anytime I've given a gift, I really want the person to like it. And that's why I always ask, do you like it? If you don't, we can go exchange it. Or I always give like a gift receipt because I want them to love what I
Same.
gift them.
I always say I will not hurt my feelings.
Yeah,
Because I want
genuinely, it will not.
yeah, like I want to get my money's worth. Like if I'm
Yeah.
going to spend money on something, I want you to literally wear,
Yeah.
like I have gifts I literally wear every day
Yes.
of my life.
Yes.
Like, you know, so
That would, I see where she's coming from because you don't want to seem ungrateful, but at the same time, it's something that you don't like and you don't want to be forced to wear something you don't like. That's going to just put you in a negative mood and a negative energy every time you're wearing it.
I mean, she did say when he handed it to her, she just had like a blank face.
Yeah.
I guess maybe, I don't know. Anytime I give a gift, I'm just like, please tell me. If you
Yeah.
don't like it, like I swear to God, I'll throw it away. Like, tell me.
No, or we could go exchange.
No,
I'm
literally.
totally fine with going. I usually ask a person that I'm going to gift, like, what do you like? Like, kind of to get an understanding.
Yeah.
I've tried asking other people what I should get this person, and it never works out well. It didn't work out well when my ex-boyfriend tried to do it with me, and it didn't work when I did it. So yeah, I either ask the person what they would like and I'm respectful of it because truthfully, anything I gift somebody, I want them to love it.
Yeah,
I
same.
want them to look at it and be like, I love this thing, not
Yeah.
be like, oh, I
Right.
don't like this. Yeah.
You got one?
Okay, this one says, I started dating this guy I worked with. Okay, this is starting. I don't think that you should
Yeah.
date people that you work with personally.
You shouldn't shit where you sleep or whatever. What's that saying?
Yeah, something like that. Yes, you're so right. Okay, he told me he had just gotten out of a relationship and with his baby mama.
Red flag
Okay.
number one.
These are just two red flags, one after the other. Long story short, Valentine's Day comes around, and a few days before, he tells me that we'll have to plan a different day to celebrate Valentine's because he had plans to go to Disneyland with his daughter and his baby mama. I was angry because why would you be celebrating B-Day with your baby mama if you guys aren't together? His daughter was only 1 and not old enough to even understand the concept of V-Day. I cut things off shortly after and then found out he was with his baby mama the whole time we were talking.
Am I considered a baby mama? As a baby mama,
A
I feel like I
BM.
can, as a BM, that man will never leave you alone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, I personally, I would want, if a man I was with had kids, like your kids come first.
Yeah.
And I think if you're going to be with a man that has kids, you need to accept that,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And again, they had a baby. The baby just turned 1.
Yeah.
Under 5.
Listen, there's a rule of thumb
Yeah.
I've learned about men. So pretty much men take breakups a lot harsher than women.
Yeah.
Women are more upset in the beginning. It's
Yeah.
harder for them in the beginning, but it takes a long time for a man to get over a breakup,
Yeah.
especially when it's a serious relationship. I've heard after a divorce, you should wait at least 2 years. Like a man should be out of a divorce for at least 2 years. So if the baby, I don't know if he was married to no, she said baby mama, but the baby was only one. It's still fresh.
It's really fresh. And I mean, like, I don't deny it. I think the thing is, I feel like men and women are different. I feel like when a woman's done, she's truly done.
Yeah.
Like, I think a woman can be around her baby daddy and literally want nothing to do with him and
Yes.
just be present for the kids.
Yes.
Men,
No.
I feel like once you have kids with them, like, they feel like they almost, I
No.
feel like they almost like feel entitled to you. You know what I mean? I feel like that's where it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like, that's my baby mama. It's like she's going nowhere.
I've seen good examples of co-parenting.
Yeah.
But the kids are a lot older. Like
Yeah.
the breakup happened like 8 years ago, 10 years ago, and the parents are in their own separate relationships now. Like the woman is with her man, the man is with another woman, and they're separate. That's the only way I could see it ever kind of working out. But yo, if the breakup is fresh with a baby mama, especially with a young kid.
And she works with him, so now you're forced to see him all the time.
Oh yeah, and the word, yeah. This just, I'm telling you, when I read with the first sentence, I'm like, I can already see this going downhill.
It is a very sticky situation. Again, the baby's really young. This
Yes.
is too fresh. It's too fresh.
It's
If
too
they were like
fresh.
the kid's 5.
Even older, yeah.
But I do get being present for the kids. Like, it's nice to be with both parents.
I do,
you know?
but her issue was why on Valentine's Day? And it wasn't like it was the kid's birthday. Like on Valentine's Day,
This is so
like you don't need
hard.
to celebrate
I
the
see
kid
both
on
sides.
Valentine's Day. As a rule of thumb, I think that guys need some time after a breakup, especially when it's a serious relationship, a baby mama, a divorce, not just like a fling.
Quick question. Would you care, let's say you were with a man that has kids, would you care that would it upset you if he gave his baby mama flowers on Valentine's Day?
Yes.
Really?
That's not your woman anymore, baby.
Mother's Day. Mother's Day is different, huh?
Mother's Day okay, so personally for me, okay, I will never say never because I don't know what the future holds, but until I have kids, I wouldn't be with a man that has kids.
Yeah.
Like I would not date a man. That's a make or break for me right now in life. I could meet my dream man tomorrow. If he has kids,
What if
I
they're grown?
personally can't. I just don't foresee myself if I don't have kids of my own. I can't see, like I haven't even held my own baby. How am I gonna look at another? Like it's not right for me. So it's hard for me to be in that situation. But getting his ex that's still his ex at the end of the day. Why are you getting her flowers on Valentine's Day? I guess I would be your ex and you could go be with that situation, babe.
I guess it's just showing appreciation for the mother of your kids. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like the mother of your kids, I feel like will always have a part in a man's life.
I agree
And
with
I would
you.
want
That's
him
why.
to. That's the thing. I wouldn't want to be with a man that disrespects his baby mama or doesn't see like.
No. We're not
or
talking
whatever.
about
Not respect,
disrespecting.
but I don't know. It's just hard. I guess since I have kids with someone, I kind of view it a little
But
different.
Naz, you're like in a marriage and you're in love. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like if you were like divorced, like if you were not, like you just didn't care for you
No, I
guys
get
were
it.
broken up.
Let's say Mel and I were broken up and he sent me flowers on Valentine's Day and he had a girlfriend. I'd really call him and be like, well, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's not. I'm telling you that man would not be in a relationship with me no more. Like go back to that situation.
I went on a date with a dude in Brickell in Miami, our hood. He seemed very cool, but then things changed quickly. He started to get very nervous for no reason. I asked him if he was good. He said yes. About 30 minutes into the date, he gets up to go to the bathroom. The minute he gets up, he pees on himself.
No, Naz, no.
I felt super bad. He just said I made him nervous. We left quickly after that and never heard from him since. I always remember this though. It was crazy. It was super awkward.
Oh my God.
So dale.
I don't know if I feel bad or like what. I don't know how I feel right now. What would I do? Oh my God. I would freak out. I'd be like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
A grown man peeing on himself? And then what are you going to tell the restaurant?
You made him nervous?
Like, what would you do to the seat? What do you tell the restaurant?
I want to give this man I feel so bad. I just feel bad for both parties.
I know, me
This
too.
is bad. This is really
This
bad.
is really, really, really bad.
This is really bad.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What would I do?
I don't know what I would do because I'm just thinking about the logistics, right? That's where my brain goes. You walk out of the restaurant and the man has a spot like on his pants.
I'm sure he just like How do you even, I don't know. I don't know where to begin.
I don't know. I don't know. This is the first time I'm hearing this.
It's one thing if we were dating for a while and that happened. I'll just laugh
Yeah.
about it. I'd laugh.
I don't know what I would do. I really don't know what I would
First
do.
date,
Oh, girl, I wish you would have told us how it ended.
she
Like, what
said
happened?
it was super awkward. They left. They never spoke again.
Oh.
She said we left quickly.
Would you
And we
never
never-
speak? I'm not saying like continue the relationship, but you want to text him like, so you good?
I would, but I'd be like, Yas, I get icked out when a man says he's cold, let alone pisses himself.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, come on.
That's so true.
I don't know. And
I
the
know.
fact that I made him that nervous would turn me off. Like, I want a man that's like, you should feel a little nervous in my presence, but you should have the confidence around me that like, I'm worth your
Oh
time.
man.
I don't know.
Oh,
Very
goodness.
sad, unfortunate story.
Okay.
What?
I just read the first line and I'm dying. Okay. Romantic and big. Y'all, he told me he was gonna eat my coochie because he never did it before.
Oh.
Oh God.
You said romantic and big?
Is that's how it started. Romantic and big. Y'all, he told me he was gonna eat my coochie, but because he never did it before. Is that a man?
To her
doesn't eat?
or like to any woman?
Oh,
That's the
I don't know. Crickets. Keep in mind this man. Keep in mind this is a man in his mid-20s. So I'm like, okay. Now, y'all, we had been doing long distance up until me moving in, and everything was still kind of new to us since we weren't together 24/7. Y'all, he starts and it is so boring and lame. And then he gets self-conscious halfway through and stops, and it kills the vibe. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Y'all, I was so icked out. I had my coochie ate before and no complaints. So I knew it wasn't a me problem. I don't know why I hadn't talked about it before up until this point. But also, I like to be led in the bed. Haha. Y'all, we broke up now, but why this man have the audacity to ask me to lick his asshole?
Wait, what
This
is going on? This
I
is
don't
another
know.
nightmare.
This
What
is
is
another
going on?
nightmare. But he never would eat my coochie. Wait. This guy sounds like he's confused, if you know what I mean. I truly think some men like women but no vagina. No,
I don't think it works like that.
I don't think so. I think he likes something else that you don't got.
Is this a double standard though?
What?
Like if a girl says like I don't suck dick, like we wouldn't call her gay, would we?
No, but he likes his ass licked and he doesn't like vagina.
Yeah,
So
that's the issue.
one of these things is
Not like the other. Yeah.
Y'all, I didn't eat it. I literally told him absolutely not.
This is just a shit show.
That was just a full-blown nightmare. I feel that you should move on to bigger, better things.
I'm not sure if I sound ungrateful, but I just had my boyfriend take me out for Valentine's Day to a restaurant where he paid with a gift card. And he had no roses or flowers whatsoever. And it's not even like he doesn't have the money. He's just very frugal. I don't hate the gift card,
Uh-huh.
but to come empty-handed.
Valentine's Day, like at least a piece of rose would be nice. We're not even talking about a whole boot, but like a
I
piece
don't
of
know.
rose?
No, the gift card is
A petal? Rose petal?
Well, you see, sometimes people buy gift cards from like Costco, Sam's Club, because it's like you can buy like $100 gift card for $80. Like one of those
Yeah.
things.
I feel that in this situation,
Time and place. Time and place.
no, I feel that some people are just frugal.
Uh-huh.
Like that's just
Who they are.
who they are. And I feel that it's a lot, it takes a lot to change that about somebody. And if you do, they're always going to have this like chip on their shoulder
Yeah.
because it's not who they are at their core. So you kind of have to tell yourself that I'm with somebody frugal and that's what's going to happen. And if that's not for you, then
Yeah.
it's not for you. And I feel that you should move on.
Right.
If in your heart, if what you want is a man to show up with a bouquet and this and that man is not it.
that. Yeah.
So, because there are some women that don't really, they're like, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
at least he took me out, you
Yeah.
know, like, and both are okay. I'm not
Yeah.
saying one is better than the other or it should be this way. It's just that's not for you. If you're gonna date somebody frugal, and I notice that with people that are frugal, that's
Yeah.
just
Who they
their
are.
DNA. Like that's just
Yeah.
who they are.
It's ingrained
And
in
it
them.
takes a lot for that to change.
Oof.
What?
No gift, and I paid for his Chipotle. I was talking to this guy around Valentine's Day years ago. He was around 3 years older than me, and we went to the same high school, but we were both graduated at that point. He asked me to come over to his place for Valentine's Day. I walked in the door and he handed me what looked like a single plastic rose from the Dollar Tree that had been sitting in his closet for years. We hung out for a bit, then he got hungry, so we went to Chipotle and his card declined, so I had to pay. Needless to say, I took his bum ass home and never spoke to him again.
Oh my God.
I really want to know, again, another stigma, like men love saying that women are gold diggers.
Yeah.
I don't hear the gold. I don't see where the gold is to be digging the gold.
Right.
Every story, literally, most of my girlfriends have stories like this.
Yeah.
Not a man spoiling her and doing this and doing that.
Yeah. I know. That's insane. This guy just sounds like he needs to get his life together.
Thank God
He needs
she
to
stopped
get his
talking
life
to him.
together.
Yeah.
Like, why would you even go to the restaurant, like, knowing that your card is not up to par?
I mean, and he asked her to come over.
Yeah,
Ew.
because he doesn't have to spend anything when somebody's coming over to your house.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yuck.
I hope you got your dream Valentine's Day, girl.
Yeah.
That was ew.
My answer to everything is move on to bigger and better things.
Bigger
Bigger. Hint, hint.
and better things.
And better things. This one says, I have been with my boyfriend for 5 years. We have had a lot of great Valentine's days together. That's great.
Love that. Some
Love that.
positivity.
Yes, I love the positivity. I'm like, where's the positivity? There is just one that I really did not like / have a bad memory of. I worked at a steakhouse at the time and had work all day long on Valentine's Day. I came home and just wanted to relax with my boyfriend. As soon as I got there, his mom called him. She hadn't gotten very drunk at his aunt's house, and he had to go pick her up since she couldn't drive. Just wanted the quality time with just him, but had to take care of family issues. Do you guys think that's annoying of his mom? How do you feel about mama's boys?
Yeah. That is annoying.
That is really annoying.
And then, like, you brought her home, she's drunk, tuck her in a bed and move on to the night with your woman.
Okay, so my question is that did he show signs of being a mama's boy for the entirety of the relationship, or was this just like a
One-off
thing? Because sometimes things happen, but he has to make it up to you.
Yeah.
If he did that on Valentine's Day, the next time he can, he should make it up to you.
She said most Valentine's Day were good.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so if he's like a legit mama's boy, that's really hard
know.
to change too. Because, if he is like a legit mama's boy, you know how those
Yeah.
extremes are? The mom might have done that on purpose.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. She couldn't just sleep over at the aunt's house.
Right.
Like, if I got drunk at Yasmin's house, I'd just sleep there.
I'll be like, girl, don't
I know-
call KK.
I know,
Let
literally.
it be.
If I call KK, Yasmin would be like, "Are you dumb?"
Like legit. I feel
Poor
like
KK.
I love my KK.
I love KK.
Yeah, girl. Either that was done on purpose, which then you have to ask yourself, is this something I want to deal with the rest of my life and move on to bigger and better things, our slogan? Or if it was just a one-time thing, things happen in life, we move on, but he should have made it up to you.
Oh God, this girl said, my boyfriend of 5 years got me nothing. And my mom was like, where are your flowers? We are still dating though. If he doesn't get me something this year though, I'm done.
I'm telling y'all, a piece of flour.
A piece of flour.
A piece of flour. A piece of
flour.
chocolate. A piece
Bare
of
minimum.
like the Reese's, the heart-shaped Reese's. At least.
Y'all, I need y'all to channel your inner Slavic girl. Because literally, even if
Yeah.
he gives you a piece of flour, they're like, where's the rest of it?
Yeah.
Like, that's what you need to be like.
See, like I'm like that. I really am. But that's just like a me preference. I
Yeah.
know some girls don't care about that. And I don't want girls
Yeah.
to feel like I have to do this or I have to be this way. Whatever is natural to you.
Yeah.
If you want 10 million pieces of flowers, that's your right, baby girl. If you want just one piece of flour, that's also your right, baby. It's whatever you want.
Yeah.
But if she wants this and that and he's not up to par, then bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things.
Bigger and better things.
Because I'm also one of those people, I wouldn't want like this giant bouquet. Like, what am I going to do with it?
I want a flower wall.
My thing is, okay, if a man's going to do that and have the whole setup, please also hire a cleanup crew. Because don't make it my responsibility to clean it up.
I'll
That
clean it
ruins
up.
the gift.
I'll clean it up.
you're going to take a trash bag and take every flower off the flower wall and then walk to the trash room.
Yeah, because it's
No,
gonna be
you
so
gotta-
pretty. I'm gonna clean it with the memory of how beautiful it was.
Aw,
Yeah.
it's cute, sister.
Yeah. No, okay. The thing is, like, whenever I'm gifted flowers, I love them. And then they
Yeah,
do die.
I know, it is
and I'm so
sad.
sad. But I keep thinking about how beautiful it was.
Hi, Naz and Yas. Love you guys.
Love you
Aw,
too.
We love you too. No bad experiences for me, luckily. Woo! When me and my husband first started dating in 2017, we went for heart-shaped pizza and have been keeping up the tradition ever since 8 years later. I love that it's become our tradition, and every Valentine's Day is a cute and cozy night for us.
That's cute.
That's cute.
I love
like
that.
I like that you're happy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like people have different things that they want, and I love that you're getting what you want, and that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I remember one Valentine's Day, my boyfriend didn't live in the city, so I spent like a weekend with him. And the first night we went to like a really nice dinner, all of that. And then the second night we had like a cute paint night.
Yeah,
And it was
aw,
really
that's
fun.
sweet.
Yeah, that was really fun. So like stuff like that is also really fun. Like a very chill, cozy vibe. I like both. I like to show out and I like cozy vibes. You know
Yeah.
me.
I like an you know me. I like an itinerary.
Me too. Yeah, I like a planned like weekend.
Yeah, like plan. I want plans. Like
And I like gifts.
like he made effort.
I like gifts.
Yeah,
too.
and gifts.
I do.
And
I do.
I just pray that every woman listening to this gets what she wants for Valentine's Day.
Yes. Whatever you
Whatever
want.
that may be. And I
Yeah.
just pray that everybody gets it.
I had been sending my college situationships TikToks about cute Valentine's Day gifts. We kind of established we were gonna get gifts, so I went over and we had a cute little setup. Aw. Mind you, this was 2 weeks after my rhinoplasty and I had my nose tape on. He still got it right. That's so cute.
I love that.
I love it. I
But
love
see,
it.
sometimes you do have to guide. She like she said, she sent him
Yes.
inspo.
Sometimes guys don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I always say a closed mouth doesn't get fed.
Yeah.
So I think I don't mind like telling a man like I would like to go out to dinner that night, but like now the ball is in your
Yeah.
court. You make the dinner reservation. Maybe buy me an outfit to wear.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
handle everything else.
Yeah. And I feel that when you get in a relationship with somebody, you guys should discuss like your likes.
Yeah.
You know, like this is what I would like. Or like sometimes if you're out at the mall, be like, this is the kind of shoe I like. This is the kind of this I like. Or this is the kind of dinner that
Right.
I like. So you guys should get to know each other
Right.
well. Both ways. I feel like the girl should know and the guy should know.
Do you think a man should get a gift on Valentine's Day too?
A lot of times the guys that I dated, he's like, I just want your time. Like
He's
I
gonna
just
get
want to
me
be.
with a bow on my head.
Literally, it's just like I asked them, even for birthdays, I'm like, what would you like? Like, what do you want me to get
Yeah.
you? They're like, I just want to be with you. Like, just
Yeah.
your time is enough gift for me. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so sweet.
That's the energy we want.
So when I was a sophomore in high school, my boyfriend at the time made me a gift basket for Valentine's Day, but the basket was a laundry basket, those plastic white kinds.
No. He tried.
A
He
sophomore
tried.
in high school.
Yeah.
Aw, okay.
I will let that one slide.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cute.
And I had to carry it around with me at school.
Oh.
Almost the whole day. Bless his heart. LOL. Aww.
If I was a teacher
That's a
at that
symbol
school,
of your love.
yeah. If I was a teacher at that school, I'd have been like, take this little wicker basket.
Yeah. Literally. Or like put it in a locker or something, like saved it somewhere.
Yeah.
But that's cute. I would have walked with it proud. Like, yeah, my man got me this and
Right.
look at this basket.
Right. Oh,
And
that's just a cute little story.
that's cute.
Last one we're going to read today, not related to a guy story, but one year I was feeling pretty down on Valentine's Day and I randomly got a knock on the door, and my sister, who lives across the country due to the military, had sent me a bouquet of flowers with a card. Shout out to my big sisters.
Aw, that's
That's
something I
really
would do. I love
sweet.
that.
Aw.
That's so cute.
Love that. Sissy love.
Yes. And you guys are our sisters. So
Yes.
this is our love to you guys on
Yes.
Valentine's Day. Are we posting this on Valentine's Day? Does it fall? I think it's
The
the
week
Valentine's
before.
week. But if you guys, again, Galentine's Day, we can have it together. You guys can drink some champagne, watch this episode, get you some chocolate.
Yeah, hopefully just this episode got you in the V-Day mood.
In the mood.
Get with your girls, put on what
Yes.
my sis said on the TV.
If you are feeling down this Valentine's Day, I personally want you to go get some chocolate because that always makes me happy. Throw on a pink robe maybe, some Skims
Yes,
maybe.
get your Skims. Y'all, personally, I'd rather be alone on Valentine's Day than
Than any
half
of these.
of these stories.
Literally, if you're feeling down, listen to these stories
Listen
and be
to
like,
these
thank
stories.
God I'm
Thank-
in my
thank God.
peaceful,
Bubble.
beautiful place.
Watching what my sis said
Yeah.
in my Skims Fits Everybody collection.
Yes.
Period.
And guys, there's always going to be more Valentine's Day. Anytime I've been single on Valentine's Day, I'm like, let me enjoy single on Valentine's Day because eventually you'll get in a relationship or you'll be married. So it's like,
Yeah.
just enjoy this time with your friends. You might never have it again, you know?
Yes, for sure. And again, thank you so much to all of you guys who sent over your stories and taking the time to do that.
Yes.
Also, we would love if you guys give this video a thumbs up, subscribe down below, have your post notifications turned on, and we would love if you would leave us a review as well on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That will definitely help us out. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure you guys check out Skims down below in the description box.
Yes. And we'll see you guys next time.
Bye,
Bye, loves.
guys.